Welcome back to XRP Ninja, your one-stop shop for everything Bitcoin. Alex James, I'm your host. I hope today is great for you. Maybe the fact that the market is acting like it hasn't been here for a while will help to calm things down a bit. It's still not over or done. We already told you that this year will be tough, but our goals will stay the same. XRP will be around $5. The amount of money that the cryptocurrency market is worth will drop to $4.5 trillion, and then there will be a correction like every other time tax season comes around. Because they just dropped it, we'll talk about a big claim in this video, and I'll show you exactly where we are in this bull market, which the conical blow-off tops show up at the end of summer or the start of fall. Nothing has changed, we just hit a snag. These goals will stay the same for XRP as long as we see that $5 XRP using the stop of Q1 and the start of Q2. Market Roger Ver is happy about Ripple, and the drop is due to Trump's tariff disagreement. If we have more time, we'll fly through the numbers, but if we don't, we'll just sit back, take it easy, and let the price of Bitcoin jump right to $95,468. Ethereum is selling at $2,666, which is $3,422% less than it was yesterday. 21 is down 14.53%, and the XRP is showing some life on the hourly, up 0.1%. This brings the total market cap of all cryptocurrencies to $2.41. It's fun to look at, so let's pay attention and go back to 3.3. There was a dip, boost, and liquidation event, and prices have been going back and forth between $3 and $3 trillion and $3 and $7 trillion. $13 trillion is how much money we have now, and it looks like nothing will ever go down. I think that in the next 48 hours we'll know what the short-term trends are among those markets. People in the UK can't stake right now. Some of the 19 assets they need to stake right away are Polkadot, Solana, Ethereum, Cardano, and in the US. As long as it's available in the US, I don't think XRP is safe on this list. It seems like it would be a lot easier in the UK. And they're right. If you could stake your assets, why not do it and make extra money? I like it. It is said that 7, 2, 3, 6, and 6 coin buyers have been liquidated on Binance for over $2.2 billion in the last 24 hours. Making it the biggest single liquidation event in the platform's history. The fee for Bitcoin of $25,640,000. It does hurt, sting, and feel awful. No one saw this coming. We all thought that the XRP would go back to around $3 and then keep going up until it reached $4. In that case, the chart looked like that, and that's what we heard. Things didn't go as planned, though, and now we're at $2.40, parents. We're still up more than 500% that XRP, though, if we look at the big picture. We're currently sitting at about 2.4 XRP, but we can't be upset because that's a lot of great price changes and unusual rate action. It's almost time for the next push-up. Change to 50 cents around Thanksgiving in November. Don't pay attention to the story or the poor Nancys on social media who say that this issue is over. Stick to the plan and the facts. Moving on to this will help you understand what comes next. First there was build-up, then there was change, and finally there was a small dip. This is the bull run chart. I agree with you that the original endure lure is what we have right now. Then, when people start to see the sun come out from behind the clouds again, they feel hopeful again, and their hopes are restored. The dip in the crypto markets is slowly eaten up, and we go back down. We get more velocity, and the primary sentiment is very strong, as we saw. Everything became amazing, overly optimistic and super optimistic, like, y'all, this element's going to explode. Prices going back to where they were before the dip, then fear of missing out, FOMO, then happiness, euphoria, which is your parabolic blow-off top. This is my 0.33 cycle, and I'm afraid that's not the right word. I guess I got irritated and annoyed with what happened over the course of the rest of the night, because of the manipulation word on this and because the institutions are so greedy and want to get as many cryptos as they can at the lowest prices. Scared isn't the right word. We put out the shorts the day before because we were mad, and we told you that BlackRock had only collected 300,000 Bitcoin in January. Given that BlackRock bought 300,000 Bitcoin at a price likely close to $100 each, do you really believe that the bull market is over? Do you think BlackRock is the go-out cash right now? If that's the case, do you think BlackRock will be held responsible for this event to get the longs out? They can try this because they have the money to, but stores no longer. If you've been in these markets for a long time, since 2017, and have been buying cryptocurrency for 7 years, you have the money to try this. Because of this, you will need a lot of money to lower your DCA on XRP during those dips. We don't have this cash, but the institutional play has it. Roger Ver joins in for a moment, and he likes you. You must feel the same way about Ripple getting into the strong coin game, and I think you can also build smart contracts on their system. What do you think will happen with XRP or Ripple in the next 5 years? I believe it's a good sign. Like they might be because they're more of a business. Most likely, they've been one of the most successful cryptocurrency businesses, lobbying, getting their foot in the door, and making huge deals with unique companies. That's great of them. So, there's no reason not to be positive about the environment right now. A group of smart, creative people are working on something, and I want to praise the Rupala leadership group for their work so far. Roger, if I have to pick between the private sector and the government sector, I'll always choose the private sector. He thinks good things will happen with Ripple and XRP with all the relationships. Everyone should think the same way. What's going to happen next, old folks? As promised, I will tell you that I think we will have a good idea of where these markets are going within the next 48 hours. I believe this to be true, and we will cross again up. I think the next week or so will be like, this dip has never been seen before. Yesterday they bought the dip and I jumped in and paid late last night. I had great access and could buy and sell on Kraken for $21 and on MaxXC for $7. This made for a lot of great arbitrage chances at night, because the exchanges couldn't keep up with the prices. It's now at 1.24%, which is a gain of almost $20. $24. Is one of the biggest winners of this cycle's real-world tokenization. Real global assets are running with BlackRock and Ripple, and I think there are a lot of great possibilities on the XRP lead. It will go back down to $1, up 30 cents from 71 cents, and then quickly go up to AVAX25.I. I believe that AVAX is a great buy, and I plan to make a lot of purchases like this. As I put my bags on it, I'll look to see what else I want to put in it. It's not always too much for me since I'm already up on XRP. Cardano is the most efficient one I need to check right now, so I'm pretty relaxed, and I think I made about 40